All right, there we go. Give me 1 second, y'all. What the heck? There we go. You guys can hear me now? Hey, I was literally checking the audio beforehand, and I didn't check it on this scene. It was good on the on my actual gameplay screen, but apparently the face cam mic was muted, and I had no clue. All right, well, let's restart the whole stream over. Welcome back, everybody. It feels good to be streaming again. The last time I streamed was back on New Year's. It's been 3 months, but baseball season is back, and it was opening day a week ago today. Last week, and the Dodgers are still 8-0. The Padres are 7-0 though, so it's a tight race right there. There are 4 winning record teams in there, and then there's the Rockies. Obviously, the Rockies, I feel like that's a given. Normally they struggle. Any Rockies fans or decks out there, I apologize. I'm not trying to cap or anything, but that's just normally the case. And I think the teams with the winning records in the NL West right now are 24-3 to start the season. Actually crazy to me. But I'm happy that baseball's back, and we have a lot to open up today on both rivals on the Dodgers account and then also Innings on the Reds account. So I hope you guys are ready. I'm ready as well. And then in terms of my red legs, I don't think it matters who the manager is, management in general, or honestly player-wise. I think that the Reds are just cursed in general. Ever since the 90s and everything, they haven't really done anything ever. And they go and get walked off on in game 1, and then now they're 2-4. I mean, we score 14 runs against the Rangers, and then back-to-back games we don't score a run and lose 1-0. It's just, oh man, it's aggravating. It's aggravating. But how we doing? How we doing? And also, guys, I want to let you know. So for the past, I want to say 6 months or so since I moved into the new house, and haven't had Duke because he's my brother's dog and he lives with my family back at the house I used to live at my parents' house. We haven't been doing any like goals for treats and everything like we used to do with Duke. Well, I will let you guys know that tonight it is returning because this past Saturday my wife and I got a puppy. And so we will unveil the puppy on stream tonight, and we are going to set like goals for it, and you guys will get to see the new puppy and the name of it at the end of the stream. So yes, we have a new dog. Duke is not really being replaced. We still might have some special guest appearances with him, but since he's not living with us anymore, we have a new puppy that's going to be taken over. So we will be unveiling the puppy at the end of the stream, giving him treats and everything, depending on how many likes you guys get, and go from there. So if you guys have not subscribed, we're already at 27 likes here to start. Let's make our first goal 50. And what we'll do is, I think every 25 likes we'll give him a treat. And so the goal is really going to be 100 likes. If we get 100 likes, we'll unveil him. If we don't get 100 likes, though, we don't. So if we get 100 likes, we unveil him and he gets 4 treats. If not, you guys have to wait till the next stream. So go ahead and like it up, baby. And how is your team doing? How is your team doing since the start of the season? Are you feeling good about the start? Has it been a slow start like the Braves, who are 0-7, which is kind of crazy? I really didn't think too much changed. I mean, obviously some moves are made. I didn't think that they would be 0-7 to start the season. Am I the only person that thought that the Braves would be 0-7 to start the season? I know that with Acuna and everything on recovery and stuff, yeah, they went and won a World Series in 2021 without him. Granted, it's not the same team, and they started off the year pretty rough that year as well, so they were off to a slow start. But no team who has started 0-7 has ever made the playoffs from what I saw. Crazy, crazy. All right, let's see who's in here, guys. I haven't even looked at chat, and I apologize. Like I said, I did not realize my mic was muted in this scene. It was not muted on my gameplay scene, and I didn't check this one. I thought that they were all good, and they weren't. But Miki, what is up? Fenway Nation 50, Brennan, hashtag Sports Edits, Disney 100 Venom, Drew Sneakers, what is up? Monkey, GT Fanboy, Mako Data No, CP17, Kevin Gross, good to see you in here, a fellow member. Jeremy, what's up? Kate Moo, glad you can make it. Andrew Sports and Collection, what is up? 2018 Fireballs, what's up, brother? How we going? Can I call Ellie24? If you call him, that's cool. I honestly want Hunter Green 24, though. Let's just be honest. He's the second best guy we can get, besides one of the new guys that just got added, which we'll cover in a second. Bobby, what is up? Glad you can make it. Who else is in here? CK24, please sub. Amaris. We got Romy. We got Bobby McBride. CC Bailey, what is up? Kaysen, good to see you. David Bell, glad you can make it. John 48, Sports Guy. Marcus, Leo De Peo. We got Jeffrey Iverson. David Bell, I think I said hello, but welcome back. Pat Mahomes fan. We got Sports Guy. Who else is in here? If you haven't said hello, say what is up. We got Extra BFB, Jordan Williams. Yeah, this is when you guys are saying I was muted. Sorry about that. Jace, what's up? Allen County. We got Ralphina, Toby M. Marcus, good to see ya. We got, who else? Jay Villain, glad you can make it, brother. What is up? Good to see you back in the stream. How you doing, my man? We got Cherie Quick. Who else is in here? We got Antonio. We got Toby. We got Mr. Snake. Biodemon, the Columbus Heat fan. Who else is in here? Firedog Entertainment. What's the cut on my head? What cut? I don't see a cut. Oh, this is probably from playing with the puppy. He's 12 weeks old. So obviously the biting and the throwing of hands are very common right now. Very common. Also, guys, we are 4 likes off of the 50 goal, which obviously 100 is when we unveil. We're almost halfway to the like goal already. You guys are awesome. Who else is in here? If I haven't said hello, say what is up, by the way. Who else is in here? Blue Jays, yes. We'll see. It's still very early. White Sox went 41 and 121 last year. Do the White Sox do better, or do they do worse? K-Cow, what is up, by the way? Angels with a decent 4-2 start. Yes, yes. Trout, I think, homered for the first time yesterday, or I think that was yesterday, right? Ryan, what's up? Glad you can make it. I'm gonna say anyone else coming in here. I think we're all caught up. Tommy, glad you can make it. Giants are 5-1. I know the NL West literally is crazy right now. Diamondbacks, I think, are 4-2. Giants are 5-1. Padres are 7-0. Dodgers are 8-0. And then I think the Rockies are like 1-5, 1-4, 2-4. I can't remember for sure. The only team below sub 500 start the season. Still crazy. I know it's very early, but that's crazy. Peter Suarez, how's it going? Good to see you, Preacher Man. What is up? Drinking a Prime tonight? We do not have any Primes tonight. I'll tell you that the Prime that I'm on right now is the new Future Breeze. I found it in Kroger. The Future Breeze is pretty darn good. And then they have Prime Ices. The red flavor is fire. Blue's good too, and the orange is okay. But that red one, man, it's good. It's good. Avery, what is up? All right, guys. So are we ready to get into our pack openings today on both Rivals and Innings 25? If so, let's get hashtag ready in the chat, and we're going to switch this thing over. So how we're going to do it is how we've been doing it the past few times we've done pack opening live streams on these games. We're going to be doing the Rivals pack opening first, and then, honestly, in my opinion, saving the best for last. Rivals is more of a gameplay. Even on our Come To Us streams, we pretty much play against you guys every stream, and then obviously have some update streams, some pack openings here and there. 9 innings is the pack opening game. So we're going to save the best for last. We're going to get Rivals over with quick, but I have been enjoying it, and then we're going to get this thing going. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Let's switch this over here. Get that going. Start with Rivals, and then we'll go from there. Does anybody in the chat play both games? Does anybody play Rivals and MLB? And if you don't play both games, what game do you play? Do you play Rivals or MLB? I'm assuming I'll see more MLBs just because it's the older game and has an established playing amount of players and stuff, but yeah, if you do both, put both in there. Put both, and if not, just, yeah, like Biodemons, put just Rivals, stuff like that. So, and yes, people are going to have preferences. Some people like Rivals more, some people like MLB, some people like both. If you don't want to watch the Rivals pack opening, you don't have to. You can come back later. I don't know exact time that it will go to MLB innings, but it's whenever we're done with that, and vice versa. So, or you can stay the whole time. In terms of pack openings, I will just raise my hand here and say MLB inning pack openings will probably always be ahead of Rivals, just because it's the game we started on, and it's just, I don't know. I just don't think you can really beat it in terms of Rivals. Rivals is really good gameplay and stuff. Really, really fun too, but all right, let's switch this thing over. We're 1 like off of 50, halfway to our goal, by the way. All right. Okay, I get it. I get it. Thank you. Thank you. And then Leo De Pio, thank you for the sub. Ella, your girl, thank you for the sub. And Kristen Shields, I appreciate the sub as well. All right, let's do this thing. Let's go here and boom. All right, Rivals to start off. Really have not done too much to the squad since The last pack, well, I mean, I've done some upgrading and stuff, but really haven't gotten really any new players much besides a moment player. And we'll show you guys how we got that in a second. But here's what my lineup is looking like. We're 116.6 as of now. And so I don't think our batting has changed at all. I think this was exact same in terms of how it finished since the last time we just upgraded the guys since our last pack opening. We got Say at third base, Guerrero at left field, Taylor at center, Betts at right field, Bellinger at first, Ohtani at DH, Muncy at second base, Machado at 18 at shortstop, and then Grandal at catcher. We got Lux, Barnes, Turner on the bench as Team Sigs, and then Green and Gibson we're looking to replace. Probably with moment guys because we got synergy added since the last time we did a pack opening. And if you have at least 3 moment or free agent sig cards, you get batter overall +1 to all your batters, not just the moment and free agent cards. So we're probably going to try and get a few of those guys in there. And then pitching wise, rotation stayed the same. We just upgraded some guys that we had. Bullpen stayed pretty much the same. We're looking at Phillips for our main player progression right now. He is the best bullpen guy we can get besides a closing pitcher, Jansen. So that is who we're working on right now for that, because really all we need left is bullpen pitching. We can get better starting pitchers to replace like Jerry and stuff, but bullpen is really where we need the help. And honestly, guys, we're not far from being done with needing Team Sigs. Obviously, we'll still do pack openings to get better players down the road if we need to do Transcendence and stuff as well. But it's definitely been easier to get Team Sigs and grow your team in terms of cards faster than Omen and I. The thing that is, though, with Rivals, it's a lot more in-depth upgrading than 9 Innings. The 9 Innings has lots of different upgrades, but Rivals even more so, crazier with the upgrades. It's seriously a super grind if you think about it. So really we're looking bullpen guys today, and then also I got my first moment card. I've not opened any of the moment cards that I've gotten or packs since that came out a few months ago. Moments cards came out since the last time I streamed afterwards. I think back in January or February, I don't remember for sure. We did get right here, we got John, and this is a moment card right here. He's the only one I got, and the reason we got him is because it's from the acquisition event that's going on right now, and it's not a pack, you just choose them by keep refreshing it for 100,000 points. So pretty much moment cards, the way these work are the special effects. It adds to your team deck, adds to your special deck, obviously like primes and sigs and impacts and all that stuff. But the difference is every time you do a skill change, whatever the grade is, if it goes up to a C, it stays at a C. So pretty much it has a built-in skill protection system. It can never go down. And then also these moment cards have certain like specific skills that you can only get on moment cards that are related to their type of moment. So this is a seasoned player. There's also sluggers. There's other specific type of moment cards that have their own skills. We ended up getting that. You can only get it, I think, from a superior skill change ticket. We finally got it. And so this one right here, I think, does +5 all stats or +4 all stats, and then +2 if you're winning or something like that. And that's what we got on them right now. We trained them up. And then another thing for the moment card that is nice is you can go even further on potential than other cards by getting Transcendence, I believe, to level 9. I can't remember if it's 3, 6, 9 if it does that, or if you have to get it maxed out. I haven't even tried it before, so that's the moment card. So that's our #1 guy. This is a 67 base relief pitcher. Team Sigs, I guess, are still supposed to be a little bit better than these guys, but because of the synergy now and needing 3 of moment cards to get that bonus to the batters, that's why we went ahead and went with him. And he's like, besides Jansen, the Team Sig, this is the same base overall, as high as it gets. So that's what he's looking like. That's what all of his stuff is. And that's the newest player that we've gotten that I didn't show on stream because, like I said, it came from this event right here, the Moment acquisition event. And we could have gotten on any of these guys. I went with John because he was the one guy I needed and the highest one you can get at 67. So that's where I got that, and that's the update since the last stream. That's what the squad is looking like. And now, in terms of packs on Rivals, this is what we're working with. Now, we don't have a bunch of premium scouts and all that stuff to open up. We're only opening the real deal. It's not going to be a super long pack opening, but we got a lot of special packs to work with. So we got a signature pack, can be any team. Then we got 3 TSS packs, We got 3 team select signature / prime packs where you can get a prime or a sig. We've never gotten a sig from one of those, so we'll see if that happens today. We got 2 team select double signature packs where you get 2 players to choose from, kind of like a special team sig in MLB. Got a free agent sig pack, position selective free agent signature pack, and then we got a bunch of moment packs that I've been saving since they came out. We got a franchise moment pack, slugger team select moment pack, so we're guaranteed to get a slugger moment team player right there. Setup man moment pack, setup man team select moment pack, league selective focus moment pack, player selective focus moment pack, frontline moment pack, and then a closer moment pack. And then if we do end up having some dupes and stuff, we can also do a triple sig pack as well. We can only do 1, I believe, because we need a signature and 5 prime cards each time, and we only have 1 sig pack. So we'll only be able to do that once. But also the nice thing is that the triple sig packs, they used to be 50 million points. It's now 10 times less at 5 million points. So it doesn't kill all your points to craft one of these. That's the nice thing. So Kevin, what is up? Glad you can make it. Did I miss anyone else coming in here before we get this thing started? Blitz VR, good to see you. Who else? We got Romano, glad you can make it. Which one do you prefer? I can't really choose one over the other, but if you like say pack opening, I'm going to choose MLB. You say gameplay, I'm choosing Rivals. But in terms of just the game compared to each other, it's hard. Just because they're very different games. And when you play both, it's very apparent. You can tell which one's the new one. Gregory, good to see you. Glad you can make it. Did I miss anyone else coming in here? Picking a new 9 innings team today. I will not be picking a new 9 innings team today. We're on my Reds deck that I unveiled, I think, last year. We will be picking the new 9i team, not this coming Monday, but the following Monday on the MLB 9 Innings Come To Us YouTube channel. That'll be, I think, April 14th or 13th or something like that. So, Fire Dog, you made a new O's deck? How's that going? What's up, by the way? I think we're all caught up. If you haven't said hello, say what is up. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get this thing started. That guy looks like a 2018. I was thinking of you in the chat last night. Dodgers were down 5-0 at one point. All the runs scored were based off of errors, so there was no earned runs. Dodgers end up coming back and walking off in the bottom of the 9th. 6-5 on an Ohtani walk-off homer. And I thought of Ohtani because he got a W for him. And the W being in his name. Vicky, what's up? Avery, glad you can make it. All right, let's do this thing, baby. All right, guys, welcome back to another pack opening on MLB Rivals. And so here's what the squad is currently looking like. Nothing else has really changed besides upgrading the guys we got in the last pack opening. We only need 2 Team Sig guys on the bench to fill out that. We have our full rotation. We could get some better overall guys, but that's set for now. And then we need 2 Team Sigs in the bullpen to replace Phillips and Gatorade. And we also got our first moment card, the new cards that got added that are kind of in between primes and Team Sigs. And he is my setup pitcher right now. And so here is what we are working with in terms of packs. It's not going to be a lot of packs, but it's going to be a lot of special packs. So we got a signature pack, 3 TSSs, 3 team select signature / prime packs that we've never got a team sig from before, 2 team select double sig packs where you can get 2 options to choose from, kind of like a special team sig in MLB 9 Innings. We got a free agent sig pack, position selective free agent signature pack. We got a bunch of moment packs as well that I've not opened since they came out a couple months ago after the last stream we did. And so what we're going to do today is we're going to start with the team select signature / prime packs. And actually, no. What we're going to do today is we're going to start with the free agent signature packs, do the team select signature prime, then do the moments because team sigs are still supposed to be above them, and then finish off with the sigs. So let's go ahead and start with the... Let's start with the free agent sig pack. I don't really care who we get, unless we get like a Garrett Cole or something that's a really high base player that could replace like Jerry right now. It's not going to be that useful. But let's see how we start this thing out. And we get ourselves a Tiger. So this could be a Verlander. We have gotten a Verlander, I think, on my other account, and no, it's not going to be. It is Baez. Let's see what this overall is. I'm actually kind of interested to see what the overall is on this card. And it's a 63 shortstop. Obviously shortstop. 63, pretty low base, which means if it wasn't a free agent card, it would probably be like a 64 or 65. And let's see how bad his eye is. Or his vision, I should say. Only it's all 61. So he's a poor batter, but a pretty solid fielder. Okay, which makes sense. I mean, let's just be honest. As he's gone on, he struggled batting over the past time since I'd say 19 in his prime year on 9i. But you know what? I'll take it nonetheless. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that card for now, but we'll hold on to it. Any Detroit Tigers decks, I apologize about that. That might be useful, but I'm thinking he probably has better years for them. Does he not? I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and do the position selective free agent pack. So I think we're just going to go with bullpen because that's our biggest need right now. So let's go ahead and do that. I mean, we could put guys on the bench, but I'm going to try and get some moment cards to do that because I'd rather have moments over a free agent sig right now. And so we got ourselves a Baltimore Oral. And okay, I didn't get a chance to see the name, and the face scans aren't always accurate in here. And so we got Aiken 24. And so he's pretty decent. I mean, bullpen guys are going to be in the 67 to 50th range because of the lower stamina and everything. So he's a 64, which means he's probably a 65, 66 if he wasn't a free agent card. So that's actually a solid pull right there if you're a Baltimore Oriole right there. If you're a deck for them, that's not actually a bad card. So that's actually kind of a W. Will he replace anyone in the bullpen though, because he doesn't give as much to the team deck scores and everything? Probably not. We'll see what happens. It's depending on what we get from the team sig packs and stuff. So, all right, let's go ahead and move on to the team select signature / prime packs. We have 3 of these. Like I said, I've never gotten a sig from one of these, but maybe today is the day. All right, and let's go ahead and open them one by one. I want to be surprised. So first one, is it going to be a prime or a sig? It's a prime. No surprise there. And I don't even really care who this is. So we got Grandal. We already have his sig catcher card. So that's just a dupe. We'll probably use that as special training or limit break. Not a bad card at all. Just not something new. Let's go ahead and see the next one. And that's going to be a prime as well. Who is this going to be? And so we got Say, who we also already have at third base. So that's really not any use besides special training and limit break, which is going to be the case for most of the night. We have mostly all team sigs on our squad right now. So we're going to see lots of dupes tonight, even with team sigs, which honestly isn't the worst thing. Transcendence in this game and how difficult that is to get those cards makes them kind of useful. So last one, third one, can it be a charm? Can we get our first sig here? And no, it's a prime. I don't know if I will ever get a sig from one of these though. And Taylor. So 3 dupes, like I said, we're going to be seeing lots of dupes today. I just want to see what year we get on him. 20. And that's definitely not his best year. All right, so still have yet to get a sig from one of these guys. Today is not today. Maybe one day we do, but we're gonna keep moving on. So next up, let's go ahead and start with the moment packs. I think what we'll do. I think we'll just open up all these random ones. Obviously, save the team select for last, and then the player selective one is a guaranteed Will Smith because that's the pack from the shop. I went ahead and just did that to try it out for the first time. So let's just go ahead and start with these random moment packs. Let's just start with the franchise one right here. So there's each different types of themes for moment cards that have their own special skills that you can only get on those types of cards. So let's see who we get here in our first moment pack. We'll be able to get a team from one of these non-guaranteed ones. And so obviously these are green, and we got an NL West rival in the Giants right here to start. Who is this going to be? All right. And this is Kane right here. And that's actually a pretty decent card. It's middle of the pack. Obviously there's higher bases, but in terms of moment cards, all the bases are normally lower from what I've seen than team sigs and primes. So that's actually probably one of the better ones for the Giants. And I believe these are the home hero skill. I could be wrong, but any Giants decks out there, I apologize. All All right, next up, let's go ahead and do the setup man moment pack. I would take another one of these teams right here to join John. That would be beautiful. And so we got the A's right here, and it's weird seeing the stadium and not seeing the Coliseum. And I didn't get to see the last name on this as well. Who is this going to be? And it's Otanyas? Is that how you say his name? I could be wrong. Otanyas? Because I know that's a little tilde on there. I did take some Spanish. I could be wrong. Then again, some of these are lower bases as well. Bullpen guy, that's normal to see it out of 62. So, not the worst, not the best. Any A's decks out there? How are we feeling about the move to Las Vegas, by the way? We feeling good? We feeling bad? Otani with the Otanyas. All right, let's see what's up next. Let's go with the frontline moment pack here. So this is the frontline theme. We got ourselves a Blue Jay. Who is this going to be? And is this... Who is this? This isn't Maeda, is it? Okay, no, it's not. It's not. That's a decent card right there. 65. There's definitely probably better starting pitchers for the Blue Jays in terms of moment cards, but not awful. Not awful. All right, last but not least of these random... Well, no, we had the league selective one. Next up, let's do the closer moment pack, which if we got one of these in terms of teams, I might replace Kimbrel because he's a pretty low base and it's not going to be. We got ourselves a Miami Marlin here. Who is this going to be? And does that say Lopez? And no, that's Looper. Okay, so a 60 base closing pitcher in Looper definitely would not cut it on my Dodgers deck. Maybe it would cut it on your Marlins deck, but that's getting towards the bottom of bullpen guys. So the one nice thing about these closer cards though is the save specialist skill, and that's a pretty nice skill to have. So that's the one nice thing about the closer cards. All right, let's go ahead and do the league selective focus moment pack. So we're guaranteed to get an NL player right here. And we got ourselves a Brave. Shout out to the Braves fans out there. Your first win is coming soon. And we got Harris, okay. I want to see what the overall is on this card. And so this is another franchise card. 66, not awful. Not awful. Honestly, these lower base moment cards, when they don't have dupes on my squad, they'll end up just going on the bench and filling out synergy. So that's actually not a bad card for any Braves decks out there. You guys, I think, would get the home hero batting version of that. Okay, next up, let's go ahead and do... Let me see, what is the... So that would be a franchise card. Slugger setup. Okay, so... Let's go ahead and choose Will Smith because this is a slugger and setup man and he's a franchise, so we can't get him from these next pack. So we got this player selective focus moment pack that came from the scouts, and we got really only one player we can choose, and that's Will Smith right there. There's one player from each team, so we're gonna take him. I don't have him yet. There's Will Smith. Let's select him, and he's actually gonna go on the bench and add to my moments card collection in terms of trying to get the synergy for batter overall +1, because I don't have a Will Smith prime or sig, so he'll be able to go on the bench and we'll have to replace anyone. That's part of the reason why I wanted that as well. And he's pretty decent right there. 64 catcher. Normally their overalls are a little bit lower as well because their batting staffs are normally nerfed a little bit, but with this fielding, I would never actually put him in starting. I think Grandal's team sig that I have right now is 80. And fielding is a little bit more important on catchers than some of the other positions. But that is what we're looking like. Now we have 2 of these team moment cards, and we're about to get 2 more right here. So first up, let's do the slugger team select moment pack, and we'll finish with the setup man. And I'm hoping we can get someone to replace one of our other guys in the bullpen, depending on how many team sigs we get tonight from these last packs. So we got a team select moment pack, slugger. Let's see who we get right here. I'm hoping it's not a dupe and it's someone else we could put on the bench to get our 3 moment cards. That would be beautiful. Who is this going to be? And we got Teoscar. That's a big W in the chat, please. thank you very much. We don't have a Teoscar Prime or Sig card. So it's not a dupe, and he can fill out the bench right there and add to our amount of moment cards to get our synergy of +1 batter overall that just got added. Big W's in the chat. Obviously not the best card in terms of base we could have gotten, but for the reason we're using him, I'll take it. He's got that nice power, contact and vision a little bit lower, but he can hit bombs. The 2024 Home Run Derby champion, first Dodger ever to do it. Welcome to the squad, my man. Yes, there's only one slugger per team, and I actually got the one slugger for the Nationals from a random slugger pack. The first, I think, moment pack I opened up on the Innings channel on the Nationals, and it was Josh Bell, I'm pretty sure, from what I remember. And last but not least for moment packs, the Setup Man Team Select one. I'm hoping we can get someone useful. So then, no matter what happens with Team Sigs today, we can add to the bullpen. But 3, 2, 1, let's do this thing. Who is this going to be? If I got a closer one, oh, we can't get a closer. This is a Setup Man one, never mind. Who are we gonna get? All right, I didn't get a chance to see. And so we got Bigford right there. See, the face scans are so off in this. He didn't even have long hair from what I remember on his face scan. Yet look at his picture. And that's actually a pretty good card right there. A 65 base relief pitcher. That's actually solid. Look at that velo, baby. Back to back to honestly back dubs with Will Smith as well. Teoscar and then Bigford right here. That's beautiful. Let's go, baby. So we got our moment cards now for sure to be able to get the synergy there. Let's see. Bigford would probably replace Gatorade for now, because Phillips 22 is better than Gatorade in terms of base. And then we would put Teoscar and Will Smith on the bench. That's beautiful. And then if we get someone better in terms of Team Sig, we can always replace both these cards as well. But right now, we've already improved our team. That's a good start there with moments. Like I said, I'll replace a prime with a moment, especially in terms of how easy it is to get skills and get S tiers and everything because of just how the card works. So let's get 3 W's in the chat for those moments right there. Let's get hashtag 3 W's. All right, so that's it for every other type of pack besides the guaranteed Sig packs. And then we have, what, 5 total Team Select Sig packs and 1 normal random Sig that we get right here. And also, guys, we are at 70 likes. We are 30 away from our goal of 100. If we hit 100, I unveil my new puppy that I just got a couple of days ago, and he gets 4 treats because it's 25 likes for a treat. And if we go beyond 100 and get like 125, he gets another treat, just like we used to do with Duke. So if you guys have not liked subscribe, we'd highly appreciate it. All right, let's go ahead and see. Obviously, we'll start with the signature pack. We'll go to the 3 TSSs, finish with the double, and then depending on dupes, we might craft a triple Sig pack. So let's go ahead and do this thing. Can we get a Team Sig from a normal Sig pack? We only got 1. And so no, we get another Blue Jay. I feel like we get so many Blue Jay cards on this deck, whether it's a free agent, a prime, a Sig. And we got ourselves Kevin Pillar. I want to see what the base is on this card. I want to see what year we got. Any Blue Jays decks out there? That's actually pretty solid. A 68. I don't know what his best year is, but I'm assuming that's probably up there. It's a solid card right there. Obviously lower power, but look at that fielding speed and everything. I mean, I guess you'd want to put him in center with that speed and stuff, but that's a pretty solid card right there. Pretty solid card. Where's Duke at? He's at my parents' house. He doesn't live here anymore. Yeah, it's not trash. I was wondering what year we were going to get. That's actually a pretty solid card. Okay, now we're down to only Team Select Sigs. We're guaranteed Team Sigs for the rest of this pack opening. Let's start with the 3 normal Team Select packs. We'll open all 3 and then do 1 by 1. And really the only thing we are looking for at this point is non-dupe guys for the bench batting wise, and then pitching wise is really only bullpen guys that aren't dupes. If we get a dupe card on all 3 of these, Some of them we might save for Transcendence on guys that are going to be staples in the lineup forever. If not, we can use one of them for a triple sig pack. So first one up, start on the left, and we'll work our way to the right. 3, 2, 1, boom. Are we going to start with the dupe today? And like I said, dupes are very common now with how many Team Sigs we have. And we start off with Max Muncy. This is the third time I've pulled Muncy, I'm pretty sure. And I already have his best year, I believe, in 19, I think. So that's a dupe, and Muncy 18. So I think 18 and 19 are both the same overall. I'm not sure. It's not his worst year because I have pulled his worst year, I'm pretty sure. But that is a dupe. So we start off with a dupe, but we're expecting a lot of dupes. And it honestly is a W dupe, so we might hold on to that to transcend, we might not, but we just got to see what else we have in terms of other cards. So let's move on to the second one. And dupes, like I said, are not the worst thing in this game. They're not bad like in 9i because you can use them for other stuff, especially like Transcendence. All right, who we got right here? So we got Guerrero. I think we already have Pedro, or yeah, I think we already have, yeah, we already have Guerrero. I actually think I have this same exact year. Yeah, I have the left field Guerrero 85, which again, we could use that as Transcendence. That's the best left fielder for the Dodgers. So we're duping, but we're getting the best years of these guys or really good years. And these are cards that can be used for Transcend. Like Guerrero's a staple guy. He's not going anywhere at left or third. He can play either position. He's one of the top tier guys. So we'll probably use that as Transcendence as well. So even though we're duping guys, it's not all else because of Transcendence. They actually are useful. So we'll get some lowercase W's in there. I'll take 2 of those. All right, last but not least. Are we going to dupe all 3 of these? Like I said, it wouldn't shock me. But I wouldn't mind seeing a new guy too. All right, Rosario. I've never pulled Rosario, so this is not a dupe. Our first non-dupe, third time's a charm. Not sure what his base is looking like, though. And you know, that's not awful. It's a lower base, but he's just going to go on the bench. I ain't complaining. I ain't complaining at all. He can go on the bench depending on what we do with moment cards and everything. That's a W right there. He's obviously not replacing Muncy or Machado at second or shortstop, but to put him on the bench, I'll keep him there. We got to fill it out anyway. So I think that'll be another lowercase W. I think 3 lowercase W's there on those normal team select packs. Hashtag lowercase WWW. That was pretty solid right there. All right, so now we got the team select double sig packs. These ones give us 2 options we get to choose from. So really, we're going to be seeing 4 Team Sigs out of these 2 packs. Will we end up getting a dupe or a card that's not useful for Transcendence or anything that we can do a triple sig pack? We're about to find out. But 3, 2, 1, let's open these bad boys up. First one of the day. And let's just work left to right. 3, 2, 1. Who are we going to get right here? And we got ourselves Say. So this is a dupe. I don't know if we transcend. This might be the better year. We technically have the second best year. This might be Say's best year. And no, it's not. It's the same Say that we have. I think Say has a better year. That's a 69. I think this is the same year we already have at third base. We'll have to take a look at the third baseman and see what we want to do. We might transcend, we might not. It is a dupe. I think it's the same exact year as well. So we're gonna have to do some further evaluating on that one. And we don't have to select it. So if we get something different on the right side, we'll probably take it because that's the same year. So let's go ahead and do the second one. Imagine we get Say twice in this. I think that would be hilarious. You realize we haven't seen a pitcher yet. And Grandal. We already have Grandal. So we have Say and we have Grandal. It's Dupe City out here. No shock. And I think that's worse than the year I have. I think the year I have is a 64 or 65, if I'm correct. I don't even know who to choose right here. Do we want to transcend Grandal or Say, or do we not want to transcend either of them and just take one and use it for a triple sig? I'd probably say go with Grandal. I really don't know. I'm leaning towards Grandal on this one. I feel like Grandal will be more of a staple since I think, his best year and he's one of the top catchers. Then Say will be at third base. Everyone seems to be saying Grandal right now. Catchers aren't easy to get, no. But to be fair, they've actually been kind of easy for me to get. I've gotten Grandal twice. I've gotten Barnes, and I'm telling you, I've gotten someone else. Or at least I've gotten multiple times of these guys. So for me, catchers have been actually fairly easy for me to get. But let's just go ahead and take Grandal on this one. I think that's the better choice out of the two. I think that's the better choice. I'm actually a little bit disappointed right now, though. I'm trying to get some Team Sig bullpen guys, and I haven't even gotten a pitcher yet. All right, last but not least. Please show me a bullpen guy that I've not gotten. We could get rid of all of our primes. First one. Can we finally see someone on the mound? It's been all batters. Please. Oh my gosh. Do pitchers not exist in these packs anymore? Turner is a dupe as well. I think this is the second or third Turner I've pulled. I already have a Turner on the bench. I don't know if that's his best year. I don't think it is. It might be. But another third baseman, that's a dupe. He's already on the bench. He's not the best third baseman. So if both these cards are dupes and not useful, we're probably going to use this for a triple sig pack because I don't see the point in really transcending him being on the bench. He's not going to replace Say. Since Say is a 68 and he has a better year. So let's just go ahead and open the next one. Can this please be a bullpen guy and make it easy? Please. Just one bullpen guy, one pitcher. Oh my gosh, and it's Grandal again. Well, we could transcend Grandal to level 6 now. I told you guys, I pull catchers like it's my job. That's the Grandal I'm pretty sure I have. You know, I'm gonna take Grandal again, just because Turner's on the bench and Grandal's my starting catcher. And that's literally the highest base catcher you can get besides, I think, Will Smith as well. So we're gonna take Grandal back to back. I mean, he rolled the double sig packs today. All right. Let's do some evaluating. Let's see what we're working with here. So we got Grandal 18. So we duped the same year and got a worse year of him. Do we want to use anyone we got today for a triple sig pack or use all of them for transcendence? What are we feeling? Or do we go ahead and just replace our 2 primes with moment cards on the bench to get our moments that way? And use Rosario, who's only ever going to be a bench piece, as a triple sig pack to try and get a bullpen guy. Because we have 2 moment card team cards that can add to our synergy on the bench. We have 2 spots open. I'm leaning towards Rosario. As much as he would be nice for the bench, we have some moment guys to fill that out that are a little bit better than primes. And we didn't get any pitchers or bullpen guys. I think we sacrificed Rosario to try and get a bullpen guy. Yeah, everybody's saying trade Rosario pretty much from what I'm seeing. All right, let's go ahead and do that. Rosario, as much as I liked you and you were the only non-dupe we got today, you're just not going to cut it because we have another moment card that can go in here to replace Gatorade. And then if we get another Team Sig, we can replace Phillips for now. And then we'll eventually get Phillips from the main player progression system. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Which I believe isn't a triple sig, just one. Yes. So for triple sig, it's only 1 dupe team card. It's not 2 like it is on 9i to do the team select craft. Okay, so we have everything we need, I believe, to do a triple sig pack with the Rosario today. So let's go ahead and choose him. Like I said, I apologize, my man. It's not that I don't like you. We just have better options. We're trying to get the bullpen. That's more of a need. So let's go ahead and take these 5 guys right here. Complete. 5 million points, much better than 50. Not breaking the bank. And now we get to see 3 more Team Sigs. We have 3 more chances at getting a bullpen guy. We haven't even gotten a pitcher today, and we've seen 7 total cards. Come on. Can we get hashtag pitcher in the chat? At this point, whether it's a starting pitcher or not, let's just get pitcher in the chat, please. I just want to see a pitcher. Just one time. All right. Let's do this thing. All right, 3 more. We'll go left to right again. First one, 3, 2, 1. Can we finally see someone on the mound? Please. And we dupe Muncy again. We are 8 for 8 on batters today for Team Sigs. We literally pretty much only needed bullpen guys, pitchers. And all we can get is batters. And we got Muncy 19, which we already have at second base. Honestly, I would take a Dupe Jansen, his best closing year, and replace my current closer right now in Kimbrel. Please. I just want a pitching card. That's it. Whether it's a dupe or not at this point. Oh, gosh. That's the 3rd Grandal we've seen. We can literally transcend him to level 9 now, guys. We literally have a transcended level 9 Grandal if we want to now. We've gotten every year of Grandal, guys. Oh, people were like, it's so hard to get catchers. We pulled Grandal 3 times today, guys. I don't know what it is with my catcher luck. I don't need him anymore. I literally have him transcended level 9. So any other catchers in the future, I don't want. If we get Grandal again, I'm actually going to go crazy. All right, we're 9 for 9 on batters today. Can our last one be a pitcher, be a bullpen guy that we don't have? That would be awesome. Please. Please. Please be a pitcher. I don't care who it is at this point. I just don't want it to be a batter. Oh my gosh. And we got Rich Hill. You know what? That's not a dupe either. Last one, we finally get a pitcher. Thank you. Thank you. Can we get some dubs in the chat? He's a lower base card though. You know, is he going to be worth going from a 63 or a 64 Jerry to Rich Hill at a 65? Probably not. And you know what? I'm honestly really debating just taking Grandal and transcending to level 9 at this point. We got a pitcher finally. Sadly, not a bullpen guy. Honestly, who should I take? Do I get Grandal to Transcendence level 9? Do I take Hill or do I take Muncy? Honestly, at this point, I think we got to take Grandal. We've gotten him 3 times. I think the game is telling me go ahead and transcend him to level 9 because I'm never going to get another catcher, especially Grandal again. And Grandal, like I said, he's tied for the highest base with Will Smith at catchers for Dodgers at a 66. You don't see catchers get much higher than that anyways. He's going to be a staple. I think we go with Grandal. I think we got to finish with Grandal right here. 3rd time's a charm. I think the game is just telling me to transcend to level 9. So let's go ahead and take Grandal. So sadly, we couldn't get any Team Sigs to replace Primes or anything, especially in the bullpen. But Grandal just got infinitely better by getting to Transcendence level 9. We literally saw Grandal 3 times a day. We only didn't dupe twice in Rich Hill and Rosario. So we got Darvish still back there, which I don't know what to do with Darvish. We can't do another triple Sig pack because we don't have enough primes and we don't have another Sig. He's a little bit better than Jerry, but I don't know if I want to waste more resources on him if it's only a couple difference. Like Scherzer 21 I would, but Darvish is only a 66. Pedro Guerrero, we'll probably transcend him. We'll go ahead and transcend level 9 Grandal. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's do that. So I did not expect Grandal to be the next guy to get transcended to level 9. And actually, he will be my first level 9, won't he? Besides Primes. I did not expect Grandal, the catcher, like you guys said, catchers are harder to get, to be my first guy to get transcended level 9 as a Team Sig. But he's going to today. We just got 3 of them. We're going to use all 3, and There you guys have it. Grandal is now transcended level 9. My first Team Sig level 9 transcended card, Grandal. There you guys have it. Oh, that's crazy. If you would have told me that it was going to be him, like I said, I would have told you you're crazy. I think what we're going to do also for sure is Pedro Guerrero. 85, yes, he's the best left fielder we can get, and I think best third baseman. So we're going to use Pedro to get him to level 3. So now he's level 3. Beautiful. And then Muncie 19. Let's look at third baseman real quick. Let's look at third baseman. Just real quick. Who's the best third baseman we can get? Let's go down to third baseman. So the best third baseman we could technically get is Machado at 71 or Guerrero, but Guerrero's out and left and he's by far the best left fielder. So we could get, say, no, not third baseman. We want to do second baseman. Sorry. Muncie, because he's playing second base right now. Best second baseman we could get is Hudson over Muncie 19. So probably... Is there anyone else that plays second base over here in terms of shortstop-wise or anything? So we could get Trey Turner to play second base, who's better than Muncie. So do we want to transcend Max Muncie if we can get a Trey Turner 21 as a 70? That's a little bit better. That's the best second baseman I think we can get for the Dodgers. Obviously not his first position. So if we eventually get this card, would it be worth it to transcend that much? I think we're going to hold off on Muncie for now. I mean, that's only 1 year we can get a Trey Turner that he has. That could be better. But for now, I think we're going to hold off. So that's going to pretty much do it for this pack opening. It wasn't the best one we've had. We duped every time but twice, which I kind of expected given how many Team Sigs we've had. But we also got our first transcended level 9 Team Sig in Grandal. And then we also got Pedro Guerrero to level 3. So, you know what? I'll take it. I'll say that is a lowercase W pack opening. At this point, most of these pack openings are really going to be Transcendence at this point, unless we get some bullpen guys, which we didn't see today. So, I'll take it. And so that moved him up to 116 over there. Beautiful. Did not mean to unlock you. And we got League Dominator to S1 because of Transcendence level 9 as well. Beautiful. All right, you guys ready to switch over to 9i? That's going to wrap it up for the Rivals pack opening. If you guys are ready for 9i, let's get hashtag 9i in the chat, baby. I'm going to switch this over, so let me switch this back real quick. All right, there we go. Let's close this out. Also, guys, we are 12 likes away from 100. That is the goal, to unveil my new puppy tonight and give him 4 treats. And then every 25 likes after 100 gives him more treats. So 5 and all the way up. We're getting close, y'all. We're getting close. And actually, we can go ahead and just exit out of this screen. We should be good there. All right, let's load up 9i. Here we go. Time for the main event. Ben, RL, and FN, what is up? Glad you can make it. All right, 3, 2, 1. We should be good here. Okay, now that we're done with the Dodgers account on Rivals, it's time for the Reds account on MLB 9i, the main event of this pack opening tonight. So here is currently what the squad is looking like. In the last stream, we pulled McLean and also Anthony DiSciovanni. And then since then, the video I think after the pack opening, I went ahead and made Joe Morgan a SIG as well. I got his normal diamond from the event when he was as a historic player. And once I got to 110 overall with gear, I could buy the SIG change ticket. We SIG changed Joe Morgan, literally the best card we could have SIG changed. He's not in the game anymore. Highest base at 77. We're just trying to get some better skills on him. I mean, it's not awful, but we're trying to get a 3-3-2 or higher level set. But for now, this is what we're working with. We don't have many blues and greens, and we're trying to save them for future guys for now until we get a more top tier set. And McLean, that's what he's looking like. And you guys could have seen this in, I think, the last upgrade video I did on my channel. So if you go to like the MLB Innings 25 playlist, you should see that video. It's the last video we did. Garrett, we finally ended up getting his set done. It took a lot of blues, but we got Bad Ball Hitter, Spotlight, and Barreled Up on this card. And the only thing with Barreled Up, I might have to go back and retrain a little bit depending on the speed and contact and all that stuff. Because obviously Barreled Up is affected by that. I just haven't done that yet. And then also Anthony, that's what the card is looking like. Not an endgame sets, but not the worst I've ever seen. He's the only guy with ace. And then Shaw, pretty solid right here. Just looking for a higher level down the road, but we're sticking with it for now. So that's pretty much where the squad is at the moment. And then we also have a few guys we can do some combos with left over from the last stream. All pitchers. And Gatorade I actually got from the store where you can buy for 3,000 stars a sig, I think, once a month. I didn't realize it opened it right away like the mileage used to, but I got him. He'll be used as craft or combo material. And then Barnes, if we get some other team or diamond sigs, we can do a diamond sig combo. You guys remember when I pulled Diamond Barnes in the last stream? So that's what we're working with tonight. And here's what we're working with in terms of packs. We've been saving up for 3 months. I don't even remember how we got this TSS. I know we didn't purchase it. I'm pretty sure we got it from, I don't remember where we got this TSS from. It's just been sitting in our inventory since then. But we got a TSS tonight, unique exclusive sig pack. We've had this since the last pack opening. We didn't open it then. We won't open it now. We're saving this for when we get to the point to where it's Dupe City and we have mostly team sigs and we're looking for a few select guys because you can't get the same player at all, no matter the year. So we got the TSS, we got 15 sig packs, 3 special sig packs, and the special plus team select pitcher / batter sig pack where you get really 3 choices, and that's what is in the season opening shop right now. A 2024 special sig pack, and then we'll open up everything else right here besides the 9 premium packs because we're just going to save those to do more team select premium packs. So I mean, we're guaranteed 2 team sigs a day. I'm hoping we don't dupe. We don't have a great dupe chance because we only have a couple. And then maybe we get our first ever team sig from a non-team sig pack. We have never gotten a team sig from a normal sig pack or even a normal special or whatever. So I'm hoping that's the case tonight. If you guys are ready, let's get some hashtag team sig in there. We have some premium vintages and stuff as well. Maybe we get a legend. But let's get a team sig from a normal sig pack tonight for the first time on the scout. We have lots of packs to do it. I feel like the odds are in our favor a little bit, so. All right, guys, welcome back to our second pack opening on MLB Innings 25, the season opener special. Baseball is officially back, and we're back on the Reds count, and we have a lot to open. This is actually, I think, going to be the most packs in terms of like special packs, the biggest pack opening we've done on this squad. So we got a unique exclusive sig pack. We did not open that in the last pack opening we did back in New Year's. We're saving it, and we're not going to open it now. We're going to wait until more end game when we're only looking for a couple guys when it's more useful. But we got a TSS tonight. We got 15 normal sig packs, 3 special sig packs, a special plus team select pitcher / batter signature pack that you can get from the season package right now. We got a 2024 special signature pack, and then we got prime packs, team select diamond packs. We got ultimate team select packs, vintage packs, all sorts of stuff that we're going to be opening today. And maybe we can get our first legend on this squad outside of a legend pack in Lou Gehrig and get like King Griffey Jr., who we've been trying to get since he came in the game 3 years ago almost. So we're going to start tonight with the 62 team select premium packs. I bring this up every single time, but long ago, 2018 Fireballs opened about 300 of these and got pretty much nothing. Are we going to do that here with less packs? Or are we going to get a prime or a diamond? Let's find out. Let's find out if we have the 2018 luck today. 2018 will never be able to run from that. And we start with nothing here. We start with nothing. He says 1 diamond. All right, all right. I'm going to hold you to it, 2018. If we get a prime, I'll let you substitute that. But we're 20 silvers in right now, guys. We're 20 silvers in. And there's the diamond. 2018 called it right there. Boom. Did better than 2018 did with 330. 10 times less amount of packs and we got a diamond from it. Thank you, 2018, for giving me that luck right there. Did not mean to open that first one, but If we don't get anything else the rest of the time here, I'm cool with that. We got our 1 diamond that 2018 said we would get. If we got a prime, that would be cool. Honestly, most of these cards aren't going to be useful because we all have all team diamond SX decks done, so. All right, last 2. And nothing there. So 1 diamond through 62. I'll take it. I'll take it. Normally we don't get anything from those. Next up, let's do the 9 ultimate player packs. We don't have a ton of these. I'm gonna say we get 2 diamonds from these. What are your guys' guesses? Or maybe we don't get any. Honestly, I'd rather save the 2 diamonds for the team select ones, but let's see. All right, so we got a diamond for sure. How many did we get? And we got 2. My guess was right. My guess was right on normal ultimate player packs having 9. We're on fire tonight. 2018 got the team select premium packs. I got the normal ultimate packs right here. There's a Jock Peterson. I think that's his best year for the Dodgers. Next up, let's go ahead and do the 3 team select ultimate packs, which I guarantee you we don't get a diamond from one of these. We always don't. So, yep, no diamond right there. It's just how it works, guys. It's how it works. All right. All golds right there, no primes. We're moving through, we're moving through. Next up, let's go ahead and do the... Let's do the diamond player selected packs. We have 9 of these. Can we see a diamond prime from one of these? Or a diamond vintage? I wouldn't mind doing some diamond vintage combos trying to get a diamond legend. That'd be beautiful. That'd be beautiful. All right, refresh, refresh. Nothing really great right there. We'll take Renhefo. Come on. I'm feeling at least 1 diamond prime today, or at least a vintage. One of the 2. I'll take white. I'll take white. Come on, come on. All right, so we got a team right there, but we already have Barnhart. I think we pulled like 8 of him. We got DJ LeMahieu. I'll take you. Come on, man. Rogers is better. Honestly, in terms of these cards, I don't care unless it's a prime. Betts 23. I have his sig on the Dodgers account. I think we'll take Naylor 21. He's the first one I saw. Next up. Halfway through now. I don't know if we're going to get anything right now, guys. It's not looking too good. It's not looking too good. The GOAT, what's up, by the way? Come on. Just even a vintage. I just want to be able to do a diamond vintage. Come on. Are these really going to be useful? No. We got 2 left, guys. We got 2 left. Super Pat, what's up, brother? Glad you can make it. Good to see you. Just in time. It's starting to heat up in Aminana. All right. We'll take Kensa over there. Down to our last one. Are we going to go prime and vintage lists from these diamond player select packs today? Nothing there. Refresh. And nothing there. You know what? Let's take him right there and call it a day on those. So nothing, man. Nothing on those. Let's go ahead and do the... Let's do the team select diamond packs. So let's start with the normal ones. Let's start with the 16 team select diamond packs. Imagine we see some purple here. That would be beautiful. We can still use a couple of the primes that are in the game, especially with some of the new ones we got. Can we see some purple? No purple. So let's just see who we got here. Possibly as upgrade material, Suarez. All right, let's just keep going. We got Harang right there. We just got his SIG card added. Maybe that's hinting that we get Harang today. He's one of the top guys we can get for Reds decks. So I wouldn't mind seeing that. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Last 6 of these normal teams like diamonds. All normal diamonds as well, no primes. I would take Iglesias as well. He has, I think, some pretty good years in terms of Rocio. So, okay. Okay. You know what? I think we're saving the luck for later. Because it's honestly not been the greatest so far. Let's just be honest. Besides the team select premium packs. And let's go with starting pitcher. Just for fun. If we get Hunter Green 24, we're pulling his SIG tonight. I'm just telling you. If this is Hunter Green 24, we get his SIG tonight. And it's not. But it's Matt Latos, who just got added back in the game and has a SIG. I would take Harang and Latos and start filling out the rotation. Another top tier guy. I hope that's what it's saying. I hope that's what the game's saying right now. That's a good card right there. Just 2 new guys that just got out of back. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. All right, special team select on pack. We get to choose 1 out of the 7. India is probably... So we got Hunter Green, but not 24. 24 is the best normal team sig we can get. And then there's a vintage that's a little bit better than him that just got added. We'll take Hunter Green, but I don't want 23. I don't want 23. I want 24. All right, let's go ahead and do the prime packs. We got 5 of these. I wish we could open these all at once, but we can't. Got ourselves a gold to start. Let's peek. Good contact and eye, low power, low speed, decent fielding. This one's kind of something right here. What are we feeling on this? What are we feeling on this? If I get more than 10 Sig Trolls, you will cry. I mean, the more teams you have 2018, the better the chance. Also, we are 5 likes off of 100, guys. Actually, 4 now. The goal was to get to 100 to unveil my new puppy and give him 4 treats for every 25 likes. And the more likes we get past 100, like 125, he gets more treats. So if you guys are not like subscribe, we highly appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Fletcher or Luis? Yeah, it's got to be a lower power guy. It could be Fletcher. Yes, it definitely could be. Let's see what this is going to be. And it's Quan. This got to be a newer sig. I don't think I've ever pulled this one before. I don't know how new it is. But that makes sense with the lower power, good contact and eye. Makes sense. Speed and field aren't as important, especially on outfielders. So, okay. Any Guardians decks? Yeah, I forgot about him too. That is a new prem, I'm pretty sure. So that's why it was a little bit of a stump. All right, let's see who the silver is. Lower location, kind of in the middle. High velo, low stamina, which means just a bullpen guy most likely. High fastball, lower break. In terms of like Reds primes, it's leaning more towards Chapman. But who are we feeling? Which we already have Chapman's prime for 12, I believe. So this would be a dope if we did. This is Farnsworth. I'm thinking of Reds right now. I could be anyone, but Chapman Yanks. Ooh. Anytime I see high velo, high fastball, I always think Chapman. All right, let's see what it's gonna be. And it's Josh Hader, who actually just got his 300th save, I think, on opening day against the Mets with the Astros. So that's actually a pretty solid card. I think I've pulled this before. I don't think this is a brand new one. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. Solid card. Solid card. I can see it. I can see it. All right, another silver here. Really good contact, low power, eye, speed, and field. How is this a prime, guys? Let's just be honest. I mean, he probably has a decent average, but the eye probably pulls that down a little bit, but he ain't hitting many bombs. I gotta see who this is. I don't even want to wait anymore. Ah, okay, that makes sense. It's Luis. Someone guessed Luis earlier with the low power. Makes sense. Good contact. His eye is actually not as low as I thought. It's a 71. Power's not awful, but his contact is so high that it really throws me off, which makes sense that his contact's that high. I mean, he's one of the better batting average hitters, so okay. Okay. Another silver here. Solid contact and power, lower eye, lower speed, solid field. Pretty well-rounded guy right here. Yeah, extra. You had it. Yeah, 3, that doesn't make much sense to me. I get the 86 contact, but the 71 eye with that high of an average, and he didn't strike out a ton. That's the thing, right? I don't recall him striking out a ton. I mean, a lot of people were, I don't know. So 2018 says Matt Carpenter. I'm seeing Tucker's in here. I'm seeing a couple Tuckers. Okay, let's see. And JT Romuto. I'm not gonna lie, some of our guesses have been way off, guys, but I'm liking that. I love when our guesses off and the game throws us for a loop. Is this a new one too? I don't think I've ever pulled this one. I have no clue. Solid card. Fielding, maybe I would like a little bit higher on a catcher, but he's a good batting catcher, so. Last prime pack. If we could just open all at once, we would have been done a long time ago, but. All right, solid all around. This card is very even. Stamina's his highest stat, though. Oh no, fastball is, but stamina is his second highest stat. How are we feeling on this one? Weston, what's up? Glad you can make it. Let's just chill a little bit on the spam. I appreciate you joining. Also, guys, we hit 100 likes. I appreciate you guys. We hit our goal for the stream, which means we will be unveiling our new puppy tonight and giving him 4 treats for hitting 125 per, or a treat for per 25 likes. So if we can hit 125 though, we can get him to 5 treats. So if you guys are not like subscribed, we highly appreciate it. But you guys are awesome. Let's see what this is gonna be. And we got Park. So we got a Dodger Prime right there. Not a bad card at all, honestly. Obviously, if they have better primes when you have Kershaw and stuff too, but I think I've pulled this prime on the Dodger account too, so solid card, solid card. We've seen some Dodgers trolls today. All right, I think what we're gonna do next, I think we're gonna do the vintage packs and then we'll go into the sig packs to try and get some team sigs, since legends really aren't what they used to be back then. And we're really only going for Griffey. So let's just start with the 24 premium vintage packs. Can we get our first legend from a non-legend pack on this account? And so nothing here. All right, honestly at this point, I'm just looking for some diamonds. Get a diamond vintage combo. All right, nothing there either in terms of diamonds. Let's go! Booyah, baby! Let's go! Wow, I was not expecting to see a legend today in this pack opening with only 24 premium vintages and 2 ultimate vintages. But there it is, y'all. There it is. This is my first time ever on my personal accounts, not including the Come To Us one, because we have pulled legends from vintage packs before and combos and stuff. This is my first time ever pulling a legend from a vintage pack on any of my personal teams. Between my Dodgers, my Astros that I had for a little bit, and this Reds one. We pulled a legend from a normal premium player pack on my Dodgers account in Bagwell. We also got Hunter from a vintage combo, but we've never pulled it from a pack on our personal. Finally saw the orange glow again. Now, if this was Griffey, I would probably end stream right here out of excitement. We've been trying to get him since he came in the game back in 2023, and I went 23. We've been trying on my Dodgers account. We've been trying on the Come To Us account. We just can't get him. If this is Griffey, guys, I'm gonna lose it. And we're just gonna open this legend to start, and then we'll open up everything else after. We're gonna do no look strat to the left. Can we get hashtag the kid in the chats? Or a bullpen guy. A bullpen guy I would use. I could use that to try and get pitcher's chemistry down the road. Hashtag the kid. Y'all, please. Can this please be Griffey? Come on, baby. The kid on 3. 1, 2, 3. Come on, Ken. Finally come home. It's been a 3-year journey. Come on. Ah. It's Gaylord Perry. I think this is one of the better starting pitcher legends you can get. I wish it would have been a bullpen guy, but it's not a bad starting pitcher legend either. I can't give it a capital W like I could for Griffey. But given where this team is at, he will definitely go in the rotation and be there until we get more towards endgame. So, you know what? I'll take Gaylord Perry right there. And honestly, someone said Workhorse Boss. With his base stamina and Workhorse getting a buff in the recent update, I don't know how good it is. I've never even used it. He's got 84 base or 79 base stamina that we could get even higher. So maybe. Maybe. Let's get hashtag. What's up, Sinai, by the way? Let's get hashtag W in the chat. It's still a legend. I can't complain. Still a legend. I'm not going to give it the... I'm not going to give it the capital W. If it was a bullpen guy, probably, but I'll take it nonetheless. We got a legend, finally, from a vintage pack on one of my normal counts. We got 4 more of these bad boys. Let's wrap up these vintage packs. And I think we got 2 more. Yes, we have the 2 ultimate vintage packs. There's technically a little bit higher of a chance on these, but if we got 2 legends in this stream, I'd actually go crazy. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. Yes, 2 golds right there. All right. So between 24 premium vintages and 2 ultimate vintages, we got our first legend from vintage packs on my personal accounts. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. Now it's time to move on to the SIGs, the main event right here. We got a lot of normal ones to open up and then a couple of team SIGs as well. And depending on what happens tonight, maybe we craft, but I'm hoping we don't have to. And let's go ahead and start this thing out with the normal SIGs, special SIGs, and then we're going to finish the normal SIGs with the 2024 one. And I'm hoping we can pull Hunter Green's 24 SIG right there. That's the one card I want right now really badly. So let's start with these normal ones. We got 15. Let's open up the first 10. Can we see a diamond from one of these today? And no, nothing here on the first 10. We got some golds in there, so we're going to open up all the silvers left to right, top to bottom, and then go back to the golds. All right, so first one over here. Let's start top left. And so back-to-back special cards we've gotten. The Legend and Gaylord Perry, and then now our first SIG that we see today are Giants cards. And we got Jacob right there, who also spells his name like mine. It was meant to be, y'all. It was meant to be. Pretty solid bullpen guy right there. Not awful, not awful. Giants decks, I apologize, Sinai. I apologize to any Giants decks with just pulling Gaylord Perry, Legend, and then Jacob right there. Next up, let's go in the middle. Second SIG of the day, and we get a Ray. Cobb 14 starting pitcher, and that's pretty solid. Ray's decks could probably use that for sure. Nice Alex Cobb right there. All right, number 3. Third time's a charm for our first ever team SIG from a non-guaranteed team SIG pack on the Reds account. And no, we get a Diamondback. We get Kelly right there, and that's another solid card. Pretty good location velo, solid stamina, fastball and break. Can always train that stuff up. Just make sure you get S pitches. That's a nice card as well. All right, on to number 4, bottom left. And we get a national in Ross 21, and that's what his basic stats are looking like. Not bad, not bad. In Nationals decks, I mean, I know you guys have some really good players in there, starting pitcher wise, but I don't know how deep you're, like, how far of the depth in terms of good starting pitchers that you guys have, in terms of guys that have retired and may not be in the game anymore. So he's not the worst I've ever seen, but not the best, obviously, especially with the Scherzer cards you guys have, but we'll take it, we'll take it. Fifth starter for the Nats, that's what I was wondering, that's what I was wondering. Bottom middle now. And we get an A. So we have not duped the team yet. We get an athletic Matt Olson, who is obviously now with the Braves, who are 0-7 to start the season. That's a solid card right there. Let's just be honest. I mean, that's a solid card, especially for A's decks. So, all right. No one's really getting destroyed right now. And so we get our first vintage. So the vintages are back, and we get our first dupe in the Nationals. And it's a closing pitcher in Reardon, and this is a nice card right here. This one for sure would make your guys' rotations and bullpen and stuff for Nats decks. So Nats are starting to get a little bit cheeked right here. I have a Nats deck on Rivals, but not here. X-Clips Baseball, what is up? Or X-Clips, glad you can make it. All right, number 7. Let's see who this is going to be. Last silver. And we get another Giant. Back-to-back vintages. So we're heating up with the vintages. We started with the Giant, and now I get another one. Giants decks are getting destroyed, and this is a pretty solid catcher. Low power, fielding could be a little bit higher. You want higher fielding on catchers, but still a solid card right there. Nonetheless. Man, Sanai's getting destroyed right now. Now it's time to head on to the golds. Top left over here. 3, 2, 1. 3 vintages in a row we have opened. Back to back to back. It is heating up when we get our first Baltimore Oriole today in Palmero. And that card is so good. Orioles decks, I apologize. Gosh, that card is so good. Wow, man. I'm sure that Yaman could probably use this. Man, that's a nice card. Next up. And we got our first Astro today. Tucker 23. Is this his best year? It has to be. 73 base. This card is beautiful. All around, that's a beautiful card. I think that's his best year, right? Yaman doesn't play MLB. Whether he does now or doesn't, he had an Orioles deck. And I don't think he ever had that. So that's why I mentioned Yaman. Man, that's crazy. That's a nice Tucker. Yes, that's a great 5-tool player. Great 5-tool player. Any Astros decks, I apologize. All right, last but not least for these first 10 normal SIGs. Can this be a team? And no, we get a Royal. Pasaquinto right there. A solid card. Not bad at all. Speed brings it down a little bit, but that's a pretty solid card for Royals decks. Possibly could use that. Okay, so we're through the first 10. We got 5 more of these. Can we see a diamond on these last 5? No, we do not. So we got 3 golds and 2 silvers. So we'll just work our way backwards, right to left. First one. That's our 4th vintage already, guys. It's getting crazy. We got Sanders 99. Solid card there for Padres decks. I apologize to Padres. You guys have joined. That's a beautiful card. And these vintage cards are cards that make it harder to dupe on because they only have 1 year normally. Man, that's a great card all around. Beautiful. Next up. That's our 5th vintage, guys. Back to back. We went back to back to back in the last set. Now we're back to back here to start the next 5. And it's another Ralph. We've pulled Palmeiro on 2 different teams. We pulled, I believe, the Oriole, and now we pulled the Ranger. That's crazy, man. This card is good as well. And yes, that's the same year as Sanders. Raphael, I know how to say it. That's crazy. All right, let's go on to the golds. And now we got Paul Goldschmidt, our first Cardinal. Great card right there. Great card right there. Any Cardinals decks. I was hoping we could get another back to back to back, but. And a Cub, we got Hap 20. It's an okay card. Pretty solid, actually. Fielding's not as important for outfield guys. You can put them in left and right, too, if you want. Pretty good power and stuff, so that's a nice Hap card right there. Cubs decks probably use that. All right, last one. And yes, the past 2 cards have been in the same division of the Reds. We've gotten the Cardinals, the Cubs. Can this one be a Reds to finish off the normal 6? Please. First one ever. And no, we get another Astro, and we get our 6th vintage SIG. So 6 out of 15 normal SIGs were vintages. Almost half, y'all. And that's a solid Astro SIG bullpen guy right there in Anderson. Goodness gracious. I'm so sorry for the Astros decks, man. I'm so sorry. It's been tough. And this is a brand new one. Says 2018. Wow, we just pulled a brand new one in Larry. All right, so no team SIGs from the 14 normal SIG packs. That's okay, because we still have 3 special SIG packs where we get 3 each. And so we got 2 silvers and a gold. I'll do left, right, middle. First one. Thank you. Our first team SIG from a non-guaranteed team SIG pack on the Reds deck. We got a legend from a vintage pack. And our first special SIG pack first card is Jacob, who we just pulled earlier. If you guys remember, I just pulled Jacob with a different team as my first SIG with the Giants. And now I pulled Jacob here with the Reds in 24. It was meant to be. I pulled Jacob twice today and he spells his name the same as me with a K. It was meant to be, y'all. And that's one of the top bullpen guys you can get for the Reds, a 68 base. I was just looking at it earlier today. We got Jake on Jake. Jacob times Jacob. Jacob squared, y'all. Let's go, baby. So unless we get someone better, we're going to choose him. We literally have more bullpen SIGs right now than we do starting pitcher SIGs. That's crazy. All right, let's go right. Let's go right. We get a twin right there. Another bullpen guy. Solid, solid. Honestly, any bullpen guy is solid at this point. And let's finish off with the one in the middle. And we get another Royal. I'm glad we didn't get another red in the same pack. That would have made it a tough choice depending on who it was. And that's a solid card right there for Royals. That's a really good card right there. But obviously, we're going to be taking Jacob. Let's go, baby. First team SIG. So we're guaranteed to get 3 now because we have 2 team select SIG packs after this still. Just filling out the bullpen. Let's go, baby. Can we get some hashtag W's in the chat, please? W's in the chat. We got Jacob twice, but we got his reds. Let's go. Next special SIG pack. Let's see. And then a silver and 2 golds. We'll go left to right. First one. Man, we're getting lots of Royals today. Lots of Royals. I think that's the 3rd or 4th SIG we've seen. And we got Singer, who is now on the Reds, who had a good outing the other day. And that's a solid card for Royals. So, Royals decks, I apologize. You guys are having a tough one today. Check out the middle. What is going on? Another bullpen SIG in Sims. The Reds deck is heating up. I've had this team for almost a year and I've never gotten a team SIG from a non-guaranteed team SIG pack. We got 2 here tonight. We're about to have my whole bullpen filled out tonight. My whole bullpen's about to be filled out after the stream. So we're guaranteed to see 4 team SIGs now. Hashtag rigged in the chat, you guys know it. Get it in there, baby. What is going on? Jacob in the last pack. Sims in this pack. Let's see who the last one's gonna be. And we get a sale 18 for the Red Sox. Red Sox decks. I apologize, man. Guys, just take a look at that location velo. Look at the basic stat on that. Is he the highest basic stat Red Sox card? In 2018 has him. I did know that. Does Aces have him? Is this a big Aces troll? Gosh. What's the highest base stat Red Sox? Besides probably Pedro. Besides Pedro Martinez. Clemens. I forgot about Clemens too. Forgot about Clemens. I forgot about those historic guys. I forgot about them. But in terms of like normal players that aren't those types of guys, that would make sense. Clemens and Martinez, I forgot about them as historic players. Supremes that also have SIG years. Yeah. But in terms of normal, Sale is the highest one. That's currently in the game. It's Sale, isn't it? Let's go. Easy choice though. Obviously we're taking the team SIG, not a dupe either. In Sims. Back-to-back special SIG packs have given us back-to-back team SIGs. Can we make it 3 for 3 on special SIG packs tonight? We had 3 of them. First one here. And we get another Padre. We've gotten a couple of these today. Man, when these flew off my head, like it feels like it got out of adjustment. Got to get these adjusted back. Didn't mean for my headphones to fly off. Meredith 06, really solid bullpen guy right there. Would like to see 76-76 on location velo instead of fastball and break, but still, good. It's a good one. Middle, let's see. And a Brewer, Contreras 24. Honestly though, not the greatest card ever because of that fielding. Batting stats are good, but the 66 fielding, being a catcher, you need that up, especially with shortstops too. So it's not an awful card, but in terms of like the fielding and it being a catcher, this will be, I guess, more of a DH because you're gonna have to train that catching up more to get that up. It's not a bad card at all, but in terms of like the fielding and being more important on catchers, I would like to see that a little bit more higher. All right, last one on the gold. We're gonna take this pretty much no matter what because it's a gold. And we get Tim Anderson 19. Solid card right there. Actually, no. Brutal card right there. Brutal shortstop card. Look at the fielding. It's a 50. We'll take them, but White Sox decks don't even want this card. White Sox decks don't even want that. Ew. Can we get some oohs in the chat? He's making me think of Baez 19 with that eye, too. Ugh. All right, let's go ahead and do the 2024 special sig pack. If we could get 2024 Hunter Green right here, I'd actually lose my mind. 2 golds and a two silvers and a gold again. Let's see. All right, so we got a Marlin. Decent bullpen guy. Not the best, not the worst. Middle of the pack. Okay. Let's go to the middle. All right, we got Shota right there. Obviously, a great card, especially for it being a rookie card. Cubs decks could definitely use that. That's probably one of your better ones. Probably up there. All right, last one with the gold. Can this please be Hunter Green 24? And I would lose my mind. 3, 2, 1. And no. Did we not just pull the same card? Was it 24 that we pulled earlier? Or not? I could be wrong. I could be wrong, guys. Is this not the same exact year too? Oh man, we've seen lots of Royals tonight. We're obviously gonna take the gold right there for Sig combos because we're not done yet. We're not even into the team Sig packs yet, y'all. We still have to do Sig combos. If you guys are just now joining and have not liked, subscribed, we would highly appreciate it. We're at 114 likes, already hit our goal 100. Every 25 likes after 100 gets my new puppy, who will be unveiled on stream tonight, more treats. He's already at 4. If we get to 125, that's 5, 156. So if you guys have not liked, we would highly appreciate that. All right, let's go do our Sig combos. Obviously, lock our team, guys. Let's do all that. Yeah, 4 trolls, not bad. 20 teams through all the cards we just saw. That's honestly not bad for all the decks you have. I still can't believe we got Jacob, who has the same name, man. That's so sick. That's just, can we get hashtag sick in the chat? Because it's just sick. All right, let's see. Anyone else? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put, let's put Barnes back there because we're not gonna do any diamond Sig combos. We're gonna lock up Gaylord Perry. Oh, guys, I just realized we're gonna have a lot of guys to work on in the next pack opening. I mean, the next upgrade video. I have 4 GIs that I've been saving up. 1 from the all-season event and stuff, 1 from the package and everything. We're guaranteed 2 more Team 6, so if they're not dupes, we have 4 guys to work on the next upgrade video. Which means we can't even black diamond all of them. That's crazy. Wow. Wow. All right, let's see. I think everyone else is unlocked. I just got to make sure before we go and do that because it makes it annoying when it's not. I don't think I locked any of the backup guys. No. So let's see. Can we get another Team Sig here? Already got 2 Team Sigs, got a Legend, and we still have 2 TSSs left, and we haven't even done these yet. So let's go by type. And let's just do all the silvers first. Okay. So we're going to take Gatorade. We're going to take Jacob, 23, who I just got 24 for the Reds, and then take Cobb. First, Sig combo. Let's see what we get here. And we get another vintage right there. Another White Sox and Bannister. It's a solid card. It's a solid card, but we're going to use them right away. Next one. 3, 2, 1. And back-to-back vintages here to start Sig combos. And we'll take Davis 91, another twin. All right. Can we keep the vintage Sig combos going? 3, 2, 1. And actually, no, we can do a vintage Sig combo. Can we not? Might as well. Doesn't really make a big difference, but... All right, and we get vintage Sig Burks, 96 gold. All right. And I think we can do what? How many intermediates do we have? We only have 2. Oh my gosh, guys, we have a problem. I need to get some more of these. I have more GIs than I have intermediate grade increase tickets. That's crazy. That's crazy. We're gonna have to go into the store and get a couple of those. That's crazy. I'll see you, Fire Dog. I'll see you. We're 6 likes off of our next goal of 125. We're getting so close, y'all. We're getting so close. All right, let's just do a vintage Sig combo right here. I don't know. We're just actually gonna do silvers. I don't really care if it's vintage or not. I don't even think it makes a difference. Let's just finish all these silvers. I honestly am speechless at this point. Guys, I hope you realize we pulled 3 Team Sigs today. We're not even to Team Select Sig packs. All of them have been bullpen guys. We have 4 Team Sig bullpen guys, and we have 1 starting pitcher Team Sig. I told you guys, we might actually finish my bullpen in this pack opening. It's actually almost possible now. We had 6 spots left. We've literally filled up half of them. We have 3 spots left. Dibble would be awesome. Obviously, he's one of the top guys. Let's pull him up over here, actually. Honestly, if I don't dupe on the TSSs, I won't be able to upgrade everybody in the next video. Which is a good problem to have, but... And so he's one of the lower overall guys. I think he's one of the lowest Team Sig bullpen guys we could have got at 64. But a Team Sig bullpen guy is a Team Sig bullpen guy. I will still take it. He could definitely be my last relief pitcher and get pitcher's chem. Gosh, man. We're not even to the Team Select Sig packs, baby. This honestly might go down as the craziest pack opening. I don't know if I've ever pulled 5 Team Sigs in a single pack opening. Unless I had that many Team Sig packs to open. This is crazy. And these guys aren't dupes, obviously. Gosh. I need to lock them up. I need to lock them up. The bullpen on this account goes crazy. I don't get it. And the legend pool, Jack. Yeah, I forgot about the legend too. Oh my gosh. And we still have all these combos to do. All right, gold combo. Let's see a diamond Team Sig. Let's just make it go crazy. If it hasn't already been crazy enough. All right, we get a Brave and Swanson right there. Any Braves decks, I apologize. All right. All right, we get a Diamond Sig. Vintage right there. Howard. Okay, if we get one more Diamond Sig, we're doing the Diamond Sig combo with Barnes that we have in backup. Okay, okay. Can we get another Diamond right here? No, we get Hater 19 with the Brewers. Okay, okay. Last Sig combo unless it's a Diamond. Can it be a Diamond? We can do one more. 3, 2, 1. And no. We finished with Castellanos 18. If that would have been one of his Reds years, that would have been crazy. Would have been our 4th one. But I'll take it, y'all. I'll take it. That's actually crazy. We got 3 Team Sigs from non-guaranteed Team Sig packs, and then 1 from combos. And we had never seen a Team Sig from any of that in the year that we've had this account. Just got 3. Which means we're guaranteed to see 5, and hopefully we don't dupe on these last 2. That's crazy. So let's put you guys in the backup. Hold on to you. Hopefully we get another Diamond Sig down the road. Look at all the upgrades. I forgot we have Gaylord Perry too. We literally don't have enough GIs. That's a good problem. This is crazy. Is this better than getting Blake and Machado 18 in the same stream? I don't know about that one. The thing that made that stream crazy was we had all those guys and we had been duping for a long time, and we had been trying to get those guys for literally years, and we finally got them when those were like the only guys we were looking for, which made that pack opening pretty nuts as well. But this one's up there. All the GIs are being used. Yes, I'm glad that I had all 4. So, all right, we're finally to Team Select Sig packs, and we already got 3 Team Sigs. We got 2 of them right here. We got the normal TSS and the Special Plus Team Select Pitcher / Batter Signature Pack. And we're not opening the unique exclusive Sig until we get more towards endgame. So let's go ahead and open up the first TSS. And let's see if we get another bullpen guy. We've already gotten 3 tonight. We have 4 already. If we get another bullpen guy right here, I'm actually going to laugh. I'm actually going to laugh. All right, a silver. Okay, okay. So we went no-look strat to the left and got Gaylord Perry on the legend. Let's go to the right now. Let's go to the right. Barry Larkin at shortstop would be beautiful. I'd move Lux to the DH for now and then eventually the bench. He's the best shortstop we can get. Hunter Green 24 is really who I want right now. I've been trying to get him. One of the new 24 Sigs. Let's get hashtag Green24 in the chat, please. I'd like to start filling out the rotation a little bit more. All right, 3, 2, 1. Who is this going to be? It's not a dupe. We don't have McLean, do we? Is that a dupe? Do we have McLean? Oh yeah, we do have McLean. Guys, our dupe chances are higher than what they were, but they weren't even that high. We only have 3 Team Sig batters and we got McLean. That's a dupe. You know, we can't even be upset, guys. We can't even be upset. We've already gotten 3 non-dupe Team Sigs from non-Sig packs. It's a dupe McLean. We'll save it for a craft down the road. That's our first L today. First L. We've had 3, well, honestly, 4 W's with the Legend and then the 3 Team Sigs. That's our first L in the chat, though, today. Yeah, honestly, this is just extra at this point. Man, I thought that we had someone else. Who did I think we had at shortstop? I didn't think it was McLean, but it was McLean. I knew we already had someone there. I was thinking it was Farmer, but we just... Yeah, no, it wasn't Farmer, unfortunately. Because Farmer, I guess, is a little bit better. We just pulled Farmer in the bullpen, which was making me think we had Farmer at shortstop, but we didn't. It's McLean. Man, Larkin would have been so nice. Our dupe chances aren't even that high batting-wise. We only have 3 and we duped. But I can't complain. We've already pulled 3 non-dupes today from non-Team Sig packs, so. All right, that kind of brought down the tone of the stream a little bit, but still not that much. Still not that much. We still have the Special Plus Team Selects Pitcher/Batter Signature Pack. We get 3 cards here. We can use the bonus +1 for 3,000 stars if we need to. So let's go ahead and open it up. Let's use this bad boy. It's all down to this. And what do we want to do? We want to go pitcher or batter. We have now 5 Sig pitching cards, a Legend pitching card, and we have 3 Sig batting cards. I think we go batter here, right? Obviously, because our dupe chances are lower with batters. I know pitching is really more important. Finish that bullpen. I would love to, but since we just duped already, I want to go with the least dupe chances, even though we duped on a batter. So let's go with batter. Dupe chances are technically lower after all the pitchers we pulled today. So we got left and right, and you know what? For these, I'm not going to do a look strat. Gaylord Perry was a decent pull, but it wasn't Griffey. This was a dupe to the right. We're just going to do look strat on these. All right, here we go. Larkin's my number 1. Larkin's my number 1. Can we get some hashtag Larkins in the chat? Larkin would be beautiful. All right, let's start with the left. 3, 2, 1. So another shortstop. Cozart is better than McLean, but lower fielding. So better batting stats, but lower fielding than McLean. He's not a great fielding shortstop, so this isn't my like top tier card that I want at shortstop. He could be a DH, but there's better DH cards out there. So it's a W, but it's not like a capital W. There are definitely cards that would be better in the DH down the road that I could get. So I just wish his fielding was a little higher, and I definitely would put him over there. We got the shortstop, just sadly not Larkin. All right, let's go to the right. 3, 2, 1. And we get another shortstop in Farmer. So we've pulled 3 shortstops today from Teams Sig packs. We pulled McLean the dupe, Cozart 17, and now Farmer 22, who I was thinking we had. We've pulled Farmer the bullpen guy and Farmer the shortstop/third baseman. So I guess this is more of the shortstop you would want over Cozart with the fielding, but I think McLean is a little bit better with batting stats, and I think the fielding is like a 73. So yeah, he does have a third base option though. So we would put him at third base. So if we don't get anything from the bonus chance, we'll take Farmer at third base for sure. For sure. Fielding's not as important at third base, and I'd like to see higher batting stats at third base, but we have a non-dupe right there in both Cozart and Farmer. So I'm not complaining. We didn't dupe on those, but let's see the bonus chance. You guys ready? Let's get hashtag bonus in the chat. Bonus in the chat, baby. And it's a gold. All right. Who is going to be our last one? Also, 2 likes off of 125. That gets our new puppy who's making his debut here right after this pack opening a 5th treat. If you guys have not liked, I would highly appreciate it. You guys are awesome. All right, here we go. Last one, I'm going to do no look strap, but just close my eye. We're not going to turn around, okay? 3, 2, 1. Please be Barry Larkin. Please be Barry Larkin. I can't take him. Walker 0-2. Low dupe chances with him. But we have Joe Morgan at second base. The best, highest base card you can literally get with the Reds. Can't even get him anymore. He plays second base, and this isn't even a good DH card. So we're going to have to say no to Walker. And I guess the only really choice right here is Farmer. Because Cozart doesn't have great fielding. Would be a decent DH, but there's better DH cards. Walker couldn't even be a DH card. Not going to replace Morgan. Farmer can play third base. Not the best third baseman we could pull. I'll take him. And you know what? Not a capital W, but it's not a dupe, and it makes us have a third baseman now. I'll take, how many dubs is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Ws. A legend and 4 non-dupe team SIGs that we add to the squad, and then McLean, who was the L. So hashtag WWWW. W. Man, if it weren't for McLean, this I could say this would probably be the top pack opening, if not one of the top, and it still is. But I still think the Dodgers pulling Blake 21 Diamond Team SIG when we was really the only guy we needed, and then Machado 18, both of them in the same pack opening. I still got to give it to that one. So we'll take Farmer for sure. We'll put him at third base for now. Obviously, we get something better down the road, possibly move him to the bench. But I'll take it. Not a dupe. And we continue to fill out the squad. So I would say that's a pretty successful pack opening, y'all. We started the day with 3 team SIGs and a legend batter. And then 1, 2 pitching team SIGs. And we finished the day with 3 more bullpen SIGs, so that makes it 5 team SIGs pitching wise, and a legend pitcher in Gaylord Perry, so 6 top tier special cards pitching wise. And then also we add it to third base with Farmer, so that takes the count up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 team SIGs, and then 2 legends. Start of the day with a lot less and ended with a lot more. I would say that was a big, huge W pack opening right there. Let's get some hashtag capital W in the chat for this pack opening and stream. Pretty darn good day, I'd say, y'all. Pretty darn good day. You guys are awesome. And that pretty much rounds it up for this pack opening. We're not quite done yet, though. I told you guys at the beginning of the stream, we got a new puppy this past Saturday. Within the past week, he's 12 weeks old. He's in a sense replacing Duke. Doesn't mean Duke won't ever show up again. We just don't live with Duke anymore. But this will be our new like goal motivation for you guys. So we're gonna bring him on. We're gonna introduce you to him, or introduce you guys to him, his name, and then give him his treats. You guys earned him 5 treats for hitting 125 likes. You guys are awesome. I'm gonna switch this thing over, and we'll be right back in a second. Actually, we need to move this. Okay. Ready to bring me? Okay. You can bring them in. You don't have to. Huh? Here he is. He's making his stream debut. The new puppy. His name is Miko. M-E-E-K-O. He's an English Springer Sparrow. He's about 12 weeks old. And he will now be getting treats on stream from here on out. You earned 5 of them today. You earned 5 of them. Huh? You can hold him. Yeah, if you want to hold him when I get him treats, that's fine. Like, hold him in the camera. Yeah, you can see it. Alright. So you guys are in the 5 treats today. Don't tell anyone, and don't tell Miko. His treats are actually his same puppy dog food. He doesn't know it. So we got 5 little pebbles here. You guys are awesome. Hey, they got you 5 treats today. Got 5 of them, if you guys can see that. There they are. Alright, you ready for the first one? Now he's not like Duke right now. He's not trained to do paw and all that stuff, so we just give it to him. We still have a lot of work to do, especially potty training, but. Alright, you ready? First one. I think he's distracted by everything. Oh, there we go. Yeah, he's like, what is all this? The bright lights? It's kind of warm in here. Here's 2. Good boy. Oh, let's finish the other one first. He's like, let go of me. Hey, they earned it for you. You didn't have to do anything. Well, that was Jan. He just woke up from a nap, and he's probably gonna go right back. He needs lots of sleep as a puppy. All right, you're down to your last one. All right. Gotta swallow first. Here you go. Good boy. Now, I would tell him to bark like Duke as well, but he doesn't bark on command when we ask him to. He does like to bark, especially at night, but... All right. So Miko made his stream debut, and you'll start seeing him from here on out. I'll see you, buddy. Yep, I'll be back down here in a second. Say goodbye to him, Miko. I'll get it, yep. Alright. Well, that does it, guys. Big old pack opening. Honestly, it was a decent pack opening on both, on Rivals. Transcendent Grand Auto level 9, first one. And then obviously crazy pack opening on MLB today. Finally broke the no Team Sig from normal packs streak on that account after a year. And then Miko made his debut. So I hope you guys like Miko. Like I said, Duke will always have a place in our hearts, and he could always make special guest appearances as well. That has been talked about with my brother and my family as well. So Duke could make some special guest appearances, but Miko is the new one. So, all right, that's gonna pretty much do it. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. We hit over 100 likes, hit our goal, 125. Got Miko 2 treats. You guys, or 5 treats. You guys seriously are awesome. Love you guys so much. Thanks for hanging with us today. You guys will see pack opening videos come out probably consecutively Friday, Saturday for these for the stream. So you guys are awesome. Have a great day. Stay safe, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Your body's made